Imagine a world without the famous red logo. In 1886, a man named John Pemberton created a strange brown liquid in a pot. He was not looking for a soda, he was searching for a medicine. This is the secret story of Coca-Cola. Our story begins in Atlanta, Georgia. John Pemberton was a local pharmacist who loved experimenting with plants. He spent many long nights mixing ingredients in his backyard. He wanted to cure headaches and exhaustion. He finally found a taste he truly liked. What was in this original bottle? The first recipe included coca leaves and cola nuts. We call it a soft drink today, but it was sold as a tonic. Pemberton took his syrup to Jacob's Pharmacy down the street. They mixed it with carbonated water.
On the first day, they only sold 9 glasses. Each glass cost exactly 5 cents. It was not an instant success. Pemberton was a sick man, and he did not have much money. He needed someone with a vision to help him grow. Enter Frank Robinson, the bookkeeper. He was the one who gave the drink its famous name. He liked the way the 2 C letters looked together. He wrote the name in a beautiful flowing style. That specific handwriting is still used by the company today. Sadly, Pemberton died only 2 years after his invention. He never saw his drink become a global phenomenon. He sold his shares to different partners for very little money. Then a businessman named Asa Candler appeared. He bought the entire secret formula.
Asa Candler was a genius at marketing. He gave away thousands of free coupons for a glass of Coke. He wanted everyone to taste it at least once. He put the logo on clocks, calendars, and even fans. Soon, the brand was everywhere. By 1895, Candler built factories in Chicago, Dallas, and Los Angeles. He told his shareholders that Americans were drinking Coke in every state. But there was one problem. It was only sold at soda fountains. People could not take it home easily yet. 2 lawyers had a crazy idea. They asked Candler for the rights to bottle the drink. Candler did not think bottling was important. He sold them the bottling rights for only $1. This would become the biggest mistake in business history.
As bottling took off, the company faced a new danger. Hundreds of fake brands started appearing in shops. Everyone was trying to copy the dark liquid and the name. The company realized they needed something unique. They needed a bottle that no one could copy. Have you ever held a glass Coke bottle? In 1915, a design competition was held to create a new shape. They wanted a bottle you could recognize even in the dark. The winner designed the contour bottle, shaped like a cocoa bean. It became an instant design icon. By the 1920s, Coca-Cola was ready for the world stage. Robert Woodruff became the new president and changed everything. He wanted to make Coke within arm's reach of desire. He pushed the company to expand into Europe and Asia. Global growth had finally begun.
Did you know Coca-Cola helped create the modern image of Santa Claus? In the 1930s, an artist drew Santa drinking a Coke. He was big, jolly, and wore a bright red suit. This image became the world standard for the holiday season. Coke was now part of culture. Then came World War II. The company made a massive promise to the soldiers. They said every soldier could get a Coke for 5 cents, anywhere. This required building 64 bottling plants near the battlefields. Millions of soldiers became lifelong fans of the drink. After the war, Coca-Cola was more than a beverage. It was a symbol of American freedom and happiness. They launched famous television commercials that people loved. Do you remember the song, "I'd Like to Buy the World a Coke"? It was one of the most successful ads ever.
However, the 1980s brought the biggest crisis yet. Competition with Pepsi was getting very intense. Coke decided to change their secret recipe for the first time. They called it New Coke and launched it in 1985. The reaction from the public was complete anger. People were actually crying in the streets. They did not want a new taste. They wanted the original. The company received thousands of angry phone calls every day. It was a total disaster for the brand. They realized they had made a huge mistake. Only 79 days later, they brought back the original formula. They called it Coca-Cola Classic. Sales exploded as people rushed to buy their favorite drink again. Was it a mistake or a brilliant marketing plan? Either way, the brand became stronger than ever.
Today, Coca-Cola is sold in almost every country on Earth. Over 1.9 billion servings are enjoyed every single day. What is the secret to their long-lasting success? It is the power of a simple, consistent promise of refreshment. A small medicine became a global legend. From a brass kettle in Atlanta to the ends of the earth, we have learned about the risks and the triumphs. You have practiced your English through the lens of history. So, next time you see that red logo, what will you remember? The story of Coca-Cola is the story of modern business.